A quick reminder about mindset. With a fixed mindset, we believe that intelligence and abilities are fixed entities. You either have it or you don't. With a growth mindset, we see intelligence and abilities as malleable and as things we can develop through practice and effort. Lots of research shows that having a fixed or growth mindset has an impact on important outcomes. In the last video, I talked about my trip to Jordan and the fixed mindset thoughts I was having about playing with women who were professional and national players from around the world. I was excited about the experience, but I worried I would look foolish and wouldn't be able to accomplish anything on the field. I countered these thoughts with growth mindset thinking, focusing on what was under my control, which was to put in the best effort I could. I decided to try my hardest, run a lot, and to have reasonable expectations about the experience. If I made a few good passes, I would be happy. This type of thinking worked out well for me, and the experience was amazing. Alrighty, so we've had this amazing day today. We hiked up that mountain and then came down. That was the hard part. We did it mostly on our butts like crabs coming down, so that was quite a challenge. And I have an amazing teammate who braced herself in case one of us slipped, and I did slip, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her, so thank you, Laura. And then we came down, and of course we had to play some soccer. And I know my first video I said my goal was to touch the ball once and to not get my leg broken. So far, no broken bones. We had an exhibition game day before last. I did okay. I thought I would be extremely outclassed. I was only very outclassed. And then today we played just a 7-a-side friendly for fun game. I mean, one of the women was wearing pajama bottoms, so I'm sure the professional players could have played a lot harder than they did. But we won 3-2, and I scored one of the goals, and I assisted one of the other goals. So I am very, very, very psyched and very thrilled, and I'm just having this amazing, amazing experience.
Cloudy from Palestine, brilliant balance, lays it off. 1-2, surely a goal. Jill forces it over the line.
57 years old, it just goes to show you're never too old. Never too old to do a silly wing celebration.
In a lot of ways, the best part of the trip was our coaching clinics that we ran for little girls, many of whom had never touched a soccer ball before. I coached in the goalkeeping station of our clinics with 2 of Jordan's national team goalkeepers. That was a very exciting thing to get to do. I really saw the effects of mindset in the girls. Some were convinced they could not play soccer and wouldn't do well, and that held them back. But most of them completely threw themselves into it and tried to learn everything they could. We had a great time. We only had about 10 minutes with each group of girls, so we mostly just taught them how to catch the ball properly. One thing I really wanted to do was to get just one girl to dive across the goal. Over years of coaching, my husband and I have developed a process for getting girls to make diving saves, and it works really well, and I just wanted to try that out on one girl. During the last session of the clinic, I looked for a girl to hold back at the end, to give her a little extra training. I picked out this one girl, and after working with her for about 15 minutes, she started diving for the ball. She was so excited, she asked if she could get her mom over to watch. When we were finished, she asked, "Why did you pick me?" I told her I had noticed how hard she was working and how much she seemed to be enjoying the training. Then she told me that she wanted to play for a team, and the Jordanian players who were with our group and who were from the area were able to give her the number for a coach. So maybe she's going to be one of the next Jordanian national team goalkeepers. The key thing here from a mindset perspective is that she did this amazing feat, threw herself across a goal to make a great save, because of a process. I didn't pick her because I thought she was quote-unquote talented. I picked her because she was focused and enthusiastic. She then worked hard in the very hot sun through a process of learning, and she developed her ability. She was able to do something she had never done before because of effort and because of a process, not because of talent. So if you are struggling with exams, think about the processes you are using. Are you able to give focused effort to your studies? When you are able to learn and remember something well, what are you doing? What do you think contributes to your success? It's a self-diagnostic process. What's working for you and what is not working for you? And can you get mentoring or coaching? Plenty of people have gotten through what you are going through. Do you have classmates you can study with or advice you can get from others? Perhaps your professors, some support services at the school, or maybe there's a second or third year student that you can talk to. Try to avoid thinking of fixed abilities as leading to academic outcomes and focus on the processes that help you attain success. In a few weeks, there will be a new video and you can find out what happened in the world record game in Jordan.